for horizons unexplored, for fellowship and purpose.
The player rides his mount and joins two others.
Dying for. To you, we can promise.
The tapestry flaps into the distance. Title, Guild Wars 3. Wishlist now on Steam and PS5. Beta begins fall 2027. Register for a chance to play first.
To everyone watching both here and live online around the world, I'm Colin Johansson, the studio head at ArenaNet, and I want to thank you for watching the exclusive first look at our upcoming game. The time is right for the next evolution of the MMORPG, and that game is Guild Wars 3.
Colin beams.
Glad you all agree. Guild Wars 3 is an epic world that is both beautiful and fun to explore, where the joy of movement is powered by your character's momentum, and combat will usher in an entirely new type of MMO experience. By launching on PC and PlayStation 5, we're inviting the biggest audience yet to experience the world of Guild Wars. We're so excited to welcome all of you to join our Guild Wars community. Go to guildwars3.com to sign up for our newsletter right now. Thank you.
He nods. Lucy comes back on stage.
Thanks, Colin. Get ready to blast across the galaxy with daring races, dangerous rivals, and some very familiar faces. Star Wars Galactic Racer is coming this October. And now it's time to head to a brand new planet, Dervenakos. Now this is pod racing.
She smirks. A variety of ships close in on a moon.
Welcome to Dervenakos.
An arena set on the moon's surface.
Where champions are born and losers annihilated.
A variety of races sit on their pod racers before the race starts.
My sources say you've been making friends amongst our fellow League pilots.
Racers don't go head-to-head against Sebulba. Legends do.
They are not your friends.
I've seen you at Kestar's side.
A pod racer explodes.
Stay out of my way.
Oh, this is the dream shape!
Sebulba spits out his drink. Gameplay, third-person racer. The player pilots a twin-engined pod racer. The announcer. They pilot a variety of squat and bike-like pod racers. They navigate through canyon walls as engines explode. Title, Star Wars Galactic Racer. Coming October 6th, 2026. Pre-order today. Text, Epic Games Publishing presents Section 9 Interactive. Subtitles, Initiate the mission. A person wearing an enviro suit descends into a facility. Subtitles, We will end it, this abyss. Gameplay, top-down shooter. Subtitles, Do you wonder why they sent us here? Creatures emerge from the darkness as the...
Yeah, I'm the king when I'm in the ring. Yeah, I'm a G when I'm...
Tiny Build presents. A tugboat sits in a placid bay. In first person, a player grabs a fishing rod, then a spear gun. In a variety of mini-games, they cook and then repair their weapons. A flare bursts up from the tugboat. Later, they paddle kayak onto an abandoned seaside village. A zombie stuck into the wall and covered in barnacles swipes at them. They fire pistols and shotguns. A shark attacks their kayak. More zombies are grafted into the walls. One attacks the player, gnashing its jaws. Title appears. Last Harbor. Wishlist now. Logos for Steam and Tiny Build. On stage, Jeff Keighley.
A few years ago, we announced Sega's plans to bring back many of its classic franchises, including Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi. Another one is Virtua Fighter. Today, we've got your first ever look at the surprising scale and scope of the next installment. This is Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
Cars drive along city streets from above. Banners flutter in the sunlight. Logo for Sega. A man wearing a red undershirt and loose pants wears earbuds, occasionally shuffling in a dance as he walks down a street. A logo appears on a support column, RGG Studio. The man looks up at a banner, which reads, "Show your true strength, Fight Fest."
Talking about your ex? Hey, I've got an idea for you.
He sits at a table.
Bet you're hungry after this morning, huh? Same as usual?
Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously, huh, Divina?
I know.
They really weren't kidding about this being a fighting town.
Elsewhere, he fist fights in a fight pit.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be living in Villa Sapara.
A man in a tactical vest bends over a toilet.
Kill them all.
Hey, it's me.
There he is!
Shit.
In the rain, the young man puts down the phone and then flees from several other men who spot him.
With the Chinese mafia!
A foot stomps out a cigarette. He free runs along a crane, leaping toward a construction site. Later, he fist fights another young man. Gameplay, third-person fighter.
One more move and I'll cut her fucking head off!
All right, just take it easy.
A woman charges in. In a restaurant, she grapples several attackers.
That's your...
Madam Sue? You play the part of a fighter, but you are lacking in kung fu.
A young woman lets down her hair. Text, new Virtua Fighter project. Title, Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
Once you're inside that
Text, 2027.
That's Pai Chan!
Who's Pai Chan?
What?
Text, for more details, tune in today. Jeff Keighley.
It's been 25 years since RuneScape was born, and 20 years tomorrow that Duriel 321 wreaked havoc in Falador. Finally, this legendary universe is coming to console with RuneScape Dragon Wilds, playable now on PC in early access. Here's a new look.
Title, RuneScape. An idyllic medieval village sits next to a forest.
Few
A dragon
survive
flies
the
overhead.
land of dragons. But some seek more than survival.
Players fish. One logs with magic. They build a house.
They fight. They adapt. They build.
Gameplay, third-person
They stride
exploration.
boldly into the unknown, claiming dominion and forging their legend.
The players battle ogres and a dragon. They sword fight on a castle parapet. A dragon takes off and breathes frost down at the players. In a desert, they fight several spider-like enemies. A red dragon lands and breathes fire, which forms a title, RuneScape Dragon Wilds. Play now in early access. Logo for Switch 2. Title, Square Enix, The Adventures of Elliot. Gameplay on the Switch 2 is shown. Title, Orbitals, available summer 2026. In split screen, a platformer. Title, Starseeker Astroneer Expeditions. Available June 11th. Text, power up your play with Nintendo Switch 2. Logo for Nintendo. Logo for Digital Extremes.
In ebbing spring, the skies will clot. Our shedding seeds made piles of rot. Odions cast with tempers rare. Red minnows squirm in tainted clay. Three virtues known, not all recast.
Armored Knights Duel.
For wrath, and doom, and death. Our last. Find me, fawn, or I'll find you.
A Woman Rides a Wolf. Title, Soulframe Pre-Alpha. Join us, won't you? Soulframe.com. Wishlist on Steam. Logo for Obsidian Entertainment in Eidos, Montreal.
It's okay, they're not actually monsters. We're just a lot smaller now.
Miniaturized teens run through a lawn.
You're looking at a living fossil.
Hey One guys, pokes a grub. A caterpillar is adorned with growths.
Hold on to your buggies for a survival epic 65 millimeters in the making.
The teens are pursued by scorpions.
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
A giant eye opens. A lizard swipes its fist at them. Title, Grounded 2, on Xbox, Steam, and PS5. One of the teens shines a flashlight. Text, Into the Abyss. Update coming to all platforms August 11th. Text, in-engine cinematic rendered for trailer.
Some guys leave it to luck.
A man enters a
Let
barn.
it ride on a roll of the dice.
Correction, a bar, as another man sips whiskey.
Not
A match lights a cigar.
You can have all the luck in the world. But what matters is the choice you make when the cards are on the table.
The man smirks as he exhales cigar smoke. Title, Mafia the Old Country, Man of Honor. Story expansion, August 14th, 2026. Wishlist now. On stage, Jeff Keighley.
Yes, that was indeed a young Don Salieri from the original Mafia. Man of Honor expands Enzo's journey in Mafia the Old Country this August. Okay, can you imagine working on something for 16 years of your life? Back in 2010, the creator of Assassin's Creed set out on a journey to build his next time-bending epic. Today, after many twists and turns, it is finally time for Patrice Désilets to invite you in to his new world.
Runes appear, which glitch into text. Panache Games Digital proudly presents.
I was born to be the collector.
Text, in-engine and in-game capture.
To protect a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am.
Skulls sit atop books.
It is my fate.
A woman wearing a white head covering looks into a mirror. In flashes of red, a cat stares.
I have devoted my life to facing them.
She walks
Those
through a puritanical
the
town.
power to raise souls. Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm.
Black cats stare from rooftops. In flashes, the hooded woman duels several guards.
Their debt is due.
She continues walking out of the town. Dozens of people are gathered in a ritual around a gnarled tree in a forest at night.
Every breath has led me to this moment.
Black cats gather on the tree.
The moon bears witness. I take the first step.
The full moon
My
shines.
Time has come.
Torches light a path.
I'm ready.
The woman opens her eyes. A veil covers her face. Text appears, one letter at a time. 666, Amsterdam. Text, wishlist now on Steam and Epic Games Store.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, everyone. 1666 has been a monumental and emotional journey. David Lynch once said, "The film is the talking." That's how I feel today about the game. Instead of explaining features, I'll simply say this. As of right now, the prologue is free to download on Steam and Epic Games Store. It's a 30-minute story experience and amuse-bouche, if you will. I'll leave you with a glimpse of what's to come when the game launches on early access later this year. Join us for the journey. Merci and panache kaolis.
No subtitles appear. He pumps his fist. In the town, the woman walks along with a black cat on her shoulder. She wears a red veil. She consults a tome, holds a staff, wears fluttering red robes. As she hacks and slashes at town guards, she glides along the surface of water, then stands before a twitching monstrosity resembling an arm. Title, 1666, Amsterdam. Jeff Keighley.
Thank you, Patrice. Still to come, we've got a lot of great announcements for you, including a special surprise guest.
A red swirl appears on the screens behind him. Off to one side, a jigsaw puppet pedals a tricycle.
Billy from Saw. Hey, Billy.
Hello, Jeff Keighley.
Hello.
I want to play a game.
Its mouth
Oh, you
moves.
want to play a game? Well, that's great. We're here at Summer Game Fest. This is all about playing games. It's perfect.
Roll the tape.
You heard the puppet. Roll the tape.
Jeff shrugs. Fluorescent lights flicker on over a glass desk. Hands grab a book and a tape recorder.
100 years have passed.
Logos for Bloober Team and Broken Mirror. Logo for Lionsgate. Text, present.
I call you a prophet.
A hand grasps a scalpel.
Is our only true path to redemption.
Writing in blood, the hour of judgment is upon you.
Lies that people tell themselves. Only then do they get to see what really makes them tick.
The meat of a man's jaw is flayed open as he bends over a dead comrade on a battlefield in World War I.
The sacrifice must always be paid in blood. Live or die.
A person is strapped into a machine, covering their mouth and jaw. Text, pre-alpha footage. A dizzying maze of cages is overlooked by one observer. Gears turn. Someone punches a device off of their face. Severed fingers lie on a table. One hand grasps one.
Your book, bound in blood.
It draws a swirl on the cover of a book using the severed finger.
Those who are worthy.
Hands pick up the puppet. Title, Saw Genesis.
Spiral bleeds ever deeper.
Text, sign up for the closed alpha. 3v1 multiplayer horror game.
Our war's end approaches.
A knight approaches a grand cathedral. Text, CI Games presents Players First.
Will be determined.
Rain falls over a forest.
Final sacrifice.
A woman has wings made entirely of human arms.
Ready to bleed, bearer.
Text, this fall. Logos for PS5, Xbox, Epic, and Steam.
The veil between realms is unraveling.
A dragon sits atop an enormous pagoda.
Life or death.
A knight wields a greatsword.
Will decide.
It slashes at the dragon.
Lords of the Fallen 2. Wishlist now.
On stage, Lucy.
That's right, Lords of the Fallen 2 is also coming to Steam this fall. Next up is a brand new game from BitReactor, a studio formed by some of the most experienced developers in the tactics genre. This is Star Wars Zero Company.
Intelligence was just briefed of a separatist fleet massing in the Serralona system.
Text, gameplay not final.
We need to make our move.
You got someone?
Logos for Lucasfilm Games, BitReactor, and Electronic Arts.
Zero Company.
What do you got for me, Bennett?
A gangplank lowers.
Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. Find out what they're up to.
Overlays appear for weapons and maps.
She's at the center of it all.
All right, let's get a team together.
Text, every strike counts. A cyborg wields dual lightsabers, one green, one blue. Text, every move counts. Gameplay, 2.5D turn-based strategy. Several clone troopers dismount. Text, every choice counts. A variety of four-man teams run in.
Ex-separatist, ex-noble, ex-cons, and we're better for it. We're almost there.
Several droids join bounty hunters.
Job.
Here we go!
Blaster fire rakes along a battlefield.
General Skywalker.
Anakin lights his lightsaber. Title, Star Wars Zero Company.
A little surprise at the end there. All right, dark fantasy has always been about one thing, the monster within. And today, one of Europe's most ambitious studios is ready to take you into a brutal new world where vampires have emerged from hiding.
Come in.
Text, present day. An enormous metal security.
When playing games on PC, do you ever wonder if someone had a clip with you in it?
Download Metal, then go to Albums, clips here.
A blood trail leads toward a man.
The box. Please.
He's slumped in an armchair. The delivery man sets the box down and slides it to him. The man pulls out a blood bag. He smiles his jagged teeth at it. He sinks his teeth into the plastic. Wounds on his chest heal. The delivery man startles and flees. As the vampire stumbles to his feet, clutching his chest, red tendrils spread over broken windows.
Well, neither do I.
A shadowy figure hovers
Certainly
outside.
have reasons to hate me.
Text, AD 1349.
My son, you've ruined my life. We crave the same thing.
Evil? Am I evil? They adore me.
You're a pawn in Brentus's hand, nothing more.
This won't end well for you.
I've done the unthinkable for my own family.
The man draws a sword. He smiles a jagged, toothed smile. Gameplay, third-person hack and slash.
Is not enough to cheat your fate.
The world inverts as he free runs along rooftops. He rakes his claws along a wall to slow his fall.
How many innocents did you drain?
Text, men and monsters share the same blood.
Maybe we aren't so different after all.
He slices at an elder vampire. Title, The Blood of Dawnwalker. Coming September 3rd, 2026.
Hello, everyone. My name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz, and I'm the game director of The Blood of Dawnwalker. What you just saw was an invitation to join us on an adventure. Adventure through eras and cultures in our story-driven open-world dark fantasy saga. The first part, a CGI, shows where our saga leads to, a present-day adventure. The gameplay segment that followed is from our current game, and it's an origin story of Cohen. I hope you will have as much fun playing our game as we had making it. Thank you, and have a great rest of the show.
Conrad waves. Lucy.
Conrad. Next, the creators of Among Us have been hard at work on a new project. And today we're revealing it for the first time.
Lights blink on a ship. In 3D animation, text, Innersloth presents a new game. Dialogue appears for management. Simulation initializing. One crewmate urges another into a pod. Text, a task to do. A checkbox appears for investigate. Cafeteria, text, crimes to solve. In first person, they crawl through a vent. A hand slaps a button. Text, whoever killed Kirk for their own recipe. Now it's my turn to turn up the heat. Title, Among Us Story, on board. In animation, purple kills red. On stage.
From the Among Us TV series, please welcome Yvette Nicole Brown and Liv Hewson.
On stage, an inflatable red crewmate lies face down. A toothy purple crewmate follows the two of them in.
Summer Game Fest! Hey! We are so excited about the future of Among Us. As crew members ourselves, our task is sharing even more good news about the animated series.
Yvette?
Liv.
Look, I know fans have been dying for updates, but there's a dead body right there.
She points at the red crewmate.
And the imposter could be any one of us.
She glances at purple.
I think this calls for an emergency meeting.
So you'd rather call a meeting than complete our task? That's suspicious. I'll have to report this to Mira HQ.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't think there's any need.
Take it up with admin. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Get hyped for chaos, betrayal, and more in the Among Us series. Enjoy.
Yvette beckons.
Crewmates, our fellow mates of crew, hath perished. They would have
Why are you talking so weird?
Let me
but I just don't understand why you're...
The official cause of death, acute ripping off of the face.
They watch a security feed.
That's an oopsie.
Text.
3 makes it a murder mystery.
Text based on the intergalactic phenomenon.
One of us could be the killer.
Suspicion.
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
Comes in every color.
Wow, that was a lot of screaming.
One is electrocuted. A ship flies past a moon.
Orange, purple, white, brown, yellow, lime, cyan, black, and I'm red, the hot one. What's back there?
Oh, wow. Really?
Red is pixelated.
We're so happy to have you among us. Or is it amongst us? Always forget.
Title, Among Us. New series now streaming on Paramount+. Jeff Keighley.
Would you believe me if I said some of our biggest surprises at SGF are still to come? Stay tuned. And it turns out there's more coming from one of this year's best reviewed games, 007 First Light. Here's a first tease of a new story mission coming later this year.
We've received an urgent call from Aleph, James. King Bavma requests MI6's help with a matter most sensitive and he's asked for you, personally. Our alliance with Bavma is fragile at best, but if he has what he claims to have, well, M figures the reward is well worth the risk. Go back to Aleph and find out what this is all about. Best of luck, 007.
Brothers, the time is finally here. I know it's been difficult. All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. Tonight, we shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper,
appears. NC presents. A woman skydives off of a plane. Enormous feathery wings appear at her back as she falls. A man places his hand against a glowing stone. It disappears like an illusion. Another woman extends her hand to retract roots into the ceiling of a tunnel. A huge rock golem bursts up from the ground. An owl-like wooden golem twitches. A white-haired woman slashes her sword. Another wields a bow. Gameplay, third-person hack and slash. One man jams an enormous sword into the ground. A hovering white woman with feathery white wings strikes golden light. A knight stands on a cliff face. Several players run through a variety of mystical environments. One leaps high into the air. Text, take flight. They soar through rings on feathery white wings. Islands hover in the air. Text, Atreya awaits. Title, Eon, coming September 2026. Wishlist now on Steam.
I'm looking to find the source of the disturbance and end it. To do that, I need a complete picture.
Text, work in progress. Logos for Kudo Games and CD Projekt Red.
Brain dance, a simulation?
Time to knock the rust off!
Lucy and Rebecca appear.
The two of you really are from another universe.
The lights of Night City glimmer. Several people ride bikes near Arasaka Tower. They pull up a hacking minigame.
Run. I'll erase you at the finish line.
Lucy slashes
Deleting
at several
your ass.
others. She performs quick hacks. Rebecca wields her machine gun.
I can feel it. That nightmare Tessa Discord is looking for us.
Adam Smasher launches a missile at Lucy. Title, Wuthering Waves and Cyberpunk. Coming on June 8th, 2026. On stage,
that was a look at
Jeff
what's
Keighley.
ahead for Wuthering Waves and its collab with Cyberpunk Edge Runners on June 8th. Now, if you want to track all the games shown today, head to player.gg/SGF to see the full lineup and wishlist your favorites across all platforms. Right now, it's time for news on a massive expansion coming to a franchise that has been on this stage before.
Text, Capcom presents. Sky islands hover in the air. A man rides a bipedal bird with blue feathers up them. They soar on updrafts. He holds reins as the bird spreads its tiny wings.
Wyveria negated the weight of buildings and mounted the sky.
Several other people gather and look up at cathedrals that float.
Wondering, how can all this exist up amongst the clouds?
A woman gallops on her mount, then takes flight. Other monsters have fleshy wings as they fly in formation, attacking the player. He rip-starts an enormous sword. It bursts with explosions as he duels a wyvern. He fires a one-armed minigun at another one.
They can affect the environment with just their presence. A moving natural disaster.
Clouds roll in.
Too powerful to tame. Too difficult to reproduce. Sounds like an elder dragon.
A dragon snaps its jaws. Title appears, Monster Hunter Wilds. Ascendance. A dragon unfurls itself in a canyon. Taxed, 2027. Taxed, a massive expansion. Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance. Coming to PS5, Xbox, and Steam.
You know it's all for nothing. Still you press on.
Text, Aragon, Shanghai. A man walks through the ruins of a village as dust motes float through the air. A megastructure resembles an enormous umbrella hanging over top. A cloth flutters loose.
Joy! Greed! Obsession! Step in a dream!
It wraps around a demon mask, then hovers into place.
Soul-raping squall!
A health bar appears for Kong Kong Ji, master of cantrip.
Sky sprouting! Halberds from the vessel!
The ponytailed man draws a straight sword and dodges his attacks. Gameplay, third-person hack and slash. Sunlight shines through the parasol overhead. Kong Kong Ji teleports in a puff of smoke. The player now wields a long halberd. He slashes at the cloth. Cooldowns for 4 abilities appear in the lower right corner. Kong Kong Ji summons ads, then fireworks, before teleporting above the player. The player switches back to his straight sword, slashing repeatedly. An ox summon wielding dual hammers stands before the player to protect him from a blast of fire.
Disrupting my play? You know not your place!
He throws down his mask to don another with flaming red hair. Kong Kong Ji summons 3 duplicates which each slash at the player. They swoop and dive like birds.
Curtain fall. Dream is over.
Title, Swords of Legends. Cloth flutters past. Text appears.
Take your time.
Wishlist now.
Enjoy.
Steam, Xbox, and PS5. On stage,
That
Lucy.
was a new look at gameplay from Swords of Legend, a fantasy action RPG. There you saw a boss fight against Kong Kong Ji, with each move pulled from real centuries-old Chinese magic tradition. Now, how about a little toy car magic? Get ready for lots of loop-de-loops and massive jumps with the announcement of the biggest Hot Wheels racing game yet.
Text, in-engine footage. Bright plastic sits beneath sunlight. A car takes off the starting line, bearing the Hot Wheels logo emblazoned across its side. Gameplay, third-person racer. It goes off track, then vaults off a jump for Wheelswood. A photo is taken and shows on a postcard. Icons appear above other cars as they race around an enormous city, dotted with orange raised tracks. 2 of the cars stop. 2 rubber ducky cars cross their path. The 2 supercar Hot Wheels resume their race. A huge miniature of of King Kong slams onto buildings overhead. Rubble falls into the car's paths. Later, 3 others race along a beach. They hop onto a blue track dotted with hazards. Over a rainforest, they race along a track resembling fossil spines. Title, Hot Wheels Infinite Rush. Coming September 24th, 2026. Pre-order now on PS5, Xbox, Steam, Switch 2, Epic, and others. Logo for Sega, 35 years of super speed. Sonic, iconic rivals, photo finishers, what's up next? Sonic Racing Crossworlds and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Sonic and Avatar Legends with Nickelodeon coming October 2026. This was year 1. This is year 2. Text, more new worlds. Sonic flips as he goes over a jump and gathers rings. Title, Sonic Racing and Godzilla. Emergency lights flash. An Evangelion mech appears. Sonic and Evangelion. And we've got a new indie game.
Yazı getirdiğin o ilk gün aşkına. Karadut sorbe ve nefis sütlü çikolatalı dondurma. Yeni Cornetto aşkınayla aşk kendini, gel aşka.
From beginning to end. Dedicate your heart to this.
A huge object bursts up through waves. Several skinless titans stand up in the ocean. Logo for Koei Tecmo. Subtitles, I'll kill them all. Every last one. Logo for Omega Force. Subtitles, kill them all. Let none escape. Stay alive, that's an order. Subtitles, you look like you've got some fight left in you. Fire now, hurry! Come on, give up already. Here we go! Several attackers spool out guy wires as they slash at the Titans. Subtitles, can you keep up? Titans truly are the most marvelous creatures. Subtitles, we'll entrust the rest to our comrades. Will this even be worth it? I'll see this through for everyone who dedicated their heart to get us here. Thank you. I'm sorry. Goodbye. In flashes, Titans attack. Text, the fight for freedom begins and ends here. Title, Attack on Titan 3. Next scouting report, July 1st. Lucy.
From many of the creative leaders behind Forza Horizon comes a new cinematic open-world driving experience. Set in Monaco and the French Riviera, where the worlds of pro and underground street racing collide, this is Clutch from Maverick Games.
Text, Maverick Games presents. Text, footage captured in engine. A fountain sits outside of a villa. Yachts sit in the Monte Carlo Bay. 2 Porsches stand ready.
We have 2 drivers dead.
A crash.
3 more in intensive care.
I'm done. My friend said you can help me.
At a bar.
Some people are meant to be outlaws, Theo. Think about it.
Racing stoplights illuminate. A man drifts around a corner in the streets. 2 racers are neck and neck as they blaze through a tunnel.
I did all that for you to get out of trouble. Now I'm in deeper than when I started.
At the racetrack. Smoke rises from their tires. They zip through the Italian city streets.
I'm a lead driver in the R1K.
I've tried to help you.
An explosion blooms.
I'm not going to jail for you.
Police cars pursue a Porsche. A car vaults off the jump of a helicopter ramp. Title, Maverick Games presents Clutch, coming spring 2027. Text, in-engine cinematics built with in-game assets.
But their sons will.
A cavalry charge.
Fear or respect. You'll harvest.
A muddy medieval battlefield. Arrows rain down. Text, Rob Hauer Games presents gameplay footage. Text, every battle strategic. Archers loose at a distant enemy over a green hillside. Armored cavalry charges. Text, every battle visceral. Gameplay, third-person melee and top-down real-time strategy. Several peasant spearmen lead the way as a cavalry charge flanks them. Text, every battle, yours. Customizations appear for a commander on horseback. Cavalrymen wield lances, then bows, as arrows streak into the battlefield. Bannermen dot the rank and file. Title, Chronicles, Medieval. A soldier executes another wielding a halberd. Text, wishlist now, early access 2026 on Steam. On stage, Lucy.
We have lots more Summer Game Fest ahead, and trust me, you definitely will want to stick around. Right now, here's a new look at Sea of Remnants from NetEase.
A mechanical wooden foot stomps in time. Text, make it loud.
Wake up laughing, half a mess, wrong direction, no regrets. Every face feels out of line.
A vocalist sings into a fish.
We don't fit in, we don't care. Broken jokes and broken air.
A band plays on kegs. In stylized animation, two of them vomit in a tavern.
Make it loud.
A full cast of characters winks out in a mansion. Flashes of neon graffiti appear over a woman's face. Fists smash a mirror. The same woman grasps a crystal. Ropes of pink light shine from it. In a montage, players flip coins, play a guitar, fire a rifle. The vocalist continues singing into the fish. Several other players fire a variety of projectiles. One wields a gauntlet, another a harp.
Make it loud.
Title, Sea of Remnants.
In a room. On a shelf?
Text, the Capcom collectibles.
Guys, is it me or is there something off with this one?
A Leon figurine is placed on a glass display.
Different? Has he always had that mustache? He doesn't have a mustache.
Chun-Li.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's your deal?
Leon.
Howdy. Name's Ryu. What's all this mess about me being different?
Well, look at that. He sounds different, too.
What in the Sam Hill? Everyone in Tokyo talks like this.
I know what this is. It's called a knockoff.
Well, tarnation! Could a knock-off do this?
Ryu figurine clenches his fists. A tiny little glass Hadouken falls over between them.
The Capcom Summer Game Sale is here. Take home genuine, bona fide, 100% authentic, real deals on select titles. No knockoffs.
Text up to 87% off.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the elite ranks of the Ark Society.
Text, a new fighter enters the ring.
Yellow paint. I hear the scare.
A masked man carries an attaché case. He conceals the barcode tattooed on the back of his skull with a hood. Title: The Wizard, Wiz Khalifa. A hooded figure sprints through a forest, pursued by a giant black shape. They stop at a cliff face and look down to see the sea far below. The cloaked figure reveals a pal sphere. She looks back at the huge, dragon-like iron pal. Fire alights on its wings. The tamer and the dragon look up as clouds roll in. A serpentine dragon with flashing eyes appears above. The tamer leaps over the edge and spawns her jet dragon. She hops aboard its neck and flies up into the clouds. Lightning flashes, revealing the serpentine dragon pal. She spawns another arachnid-like one that hops aboard the serpentine dragon. The pal tamer spawns more pals to assist. She holds one up and pulls a sword out of it like a barracuda. The serpentine dragon has a huge white mane. It charges an electrical attack, but the spider pal pulls the tamer out of the way at the last second. Title: Pal World 1.0. The tamer shields her eyes from sunlight later on. She and the arachnid pal ride the jet dragon. Together, they all look toward a distant tree in the seas. Text: July 10th. A huge figure looms behind the tree.
There you have it. Pal World 1.0 is coming out on July 10th. Now, at the start of the show, I mentioned we'll have lots of new worlds to explore today and the return of some long-awaited ones as well. This next game falls into that last category. It's been a long, long, long 8 years.
Homicide.
A
6 total
silhouette
so
stands
far.
before a
Each
noteboard.
case, husband and wife found. Shredded.
Text: A telltale game.
People are dying. Some monster is out there.
Red pins mount on notes and newspaper clippings. Logos for Vertigo, Warner Brothers, and PM Studios.
You're the guy to call.
Bigby. Sheriff? I'll have your job within the week.
Are you living under a rock? You're a raging dumpster fire of a person.
You're the reason I'm here.
She's a detective.
A woman opens a hidden door within a bookcase. A red-headed white man, Bigby, rings a bell. Later, he grapples with a monster.
To work?
He lights a cigarette. Title: The Wolf Among Us 2, a Telltale series, coming 2027. Text: Until then, experience the legend again this year. A woman in heels walks along a dingy city street.
His lips are sealed, but
In
I'm
apartments.
not helpless. See you around.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Silhouettes appear in windows. Bigby stands on the rooftop smoking a cigarette.
For me?
He smirks. Title: The Wolf Among Us Remastered. Text: Holiday 2026. Lucy.
That's right, Bigby is finally back. And as we wait for his new adventure in 2027, check out The Wolf Among Us Remastered this holiday. Now, this next game comes from an acclaimed studio that is deep into development on its next project.
Neon lights glimmer along an enormous megacity. Trains snake back and forth as a crowd walks through light rainfall. Two uniformed guards wear badges near the train. People mill about a marketplace. Feet step through the rain. In one alcove, a woman holds a red vial in her gloved hand.
Evie. Evie. Evie.
I'm listening.
The Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh, yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
The teen girl Evie pockets the vial.
Saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
She glances at a disorganized group of men with cybernetic enhancements.
Doors closing.
Evie tails them. She raises her hood.
I can't stand crowds. It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
Gameplay, third-person exploration.
Where things go wrong.
Hey.
Well, just saying. It's a cliche.
Steam puffs out from a nearby train.
Hearken! The pulse rain shall cease!
In flashes, the cybernetic men. Near the guards, pustules burst forth from them. An explosion blooms. The girl Evie deploys a cybernetic gauntlet from her right fist. She duels several other monstrosities that have tentacles and growths spewing from them. She's knocked aside. She shields herself from an explosion on a catwalk, then runs and swings to avoid another. With triangle prompts, she shoulder checks her way through a door. The enormous megacity stretches outside. She looks across from her to see a man across the street. He blinks and has a cybernetic jaw. Gameplay, third-person hack and slash. In other places of the megacity, she duels several other monsters. Flying cars zip past. Wearing a white catsuit, she doffs a black overcoat as she continues fighting. Flashes of other locations within the megacity. She smashes a monster's face into a moving train. Arcs of yellow lightning appear. She uppercuts one of their jaws, detaching it. A blade appears from her right gauntlet. She skydives past moving, flying vehicles. Title: Stellar Blade, Blood Rain. Logo for Shift Up, Second Eve Studio. Jeff Keighley.
That was a good one. Shift Up is returning to the world of Stellar Blade with an all-new sequel developed entirely by the original team that's here today. Set in the same universe as Stellar Blade, this next chapter continues the story beyond the events of the first game, introducing a new protagonist who you saw there, Evie. It's early in development, and we will have more to share in the future. All right, we're almost done, but not quite. It's been almost exactly 3 years since Street Fighter VI was released in June 2023. What's ahead? This is Street Fighter VI Year 4.
Logo for Capcom. It transforms into graffiti, then rotates.
Street Fighter VI is already entering Year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon.
Text: Yasmin. In animation, more fighters square up. Text: Arjun. A young man wears a half cloak. Text: Bosch.
Fascinating.
Title: Street Fighter. Onto the stage. She tightens her gloves. Text: Tifa. All 4 fighters appear beside each other. Tifa, Arjun, Yasmin, and Bosch.
Please welcome to the SGF stage, Nakayama-san, director of Street Fighter VI, and Hamaguchi-san, director of Square Enix.
The two of them walk out, followed by an interpreter.
皆さんのおかげでストリートファイター6は
No
3周年を迎え
subtitles
ることができました。そして本日、ファイナルファンタジー7との特別コラボレーションを発表します。
Thanks to all of you, Street Fighter VI has reached its 3rd anniversary.
And today, we're announcing the special collaboration with Final Fantasy.
中
ティファ
山
はですね、世界中のプレイヤーから愛されてきたキャラクターです。だからこそ目指したのは、ストリートファイター6の世界で本当に戦っているティファの
Correction,
姿です。
Hamaguchi.
Tifa is a character loved by the players all around the world. That's exactly why our goal was this, to bring to life a Tifa who truly fights within the world of Street Fighter VI.
衣装や動きまで再構築してストリートファイターのティファとして形にしました。マテリアもそのままではなく新たなバトルシステムとして再設計しています。
Everything from her design to movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter. Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay system.
そして今日はまだお見せできないんですが、ファイナルファンタジーの象徴的な要素もバトルに落とし込んでいます。
We cannot show it today, but we adapted an iconic Final Fantasy element to the battle experience.
ティファの戦いはまだまだ終わりません。ぜひこれからの展開にも期待してください。
Tifa's fight is far from over. We hope you all look forward to what's coming next.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
They both bow to the audience. Jeff waves at them as they walk off.
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from Japan to join us for that special moment on stage. Then we'll see you guys again later this year. All right. Well, now it has come time for our final announcement. I know. What's it going to be, guys? Any guesses? No. And frankly, I don't know what I could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready for the final battle.
Long ago, a shadow fell upon our planet.
Text, development footage captured on
Guided
PC.
by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion. By his will, a star fell.
Sephiroth unfurls his wing.
Called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against this celestial threat. Now, hope endures in those who fight.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. Has been for a while.
Cloud stands with his team.
Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
Vincent, Cloud, and several others skydive off of a flying ship.
You're mine.
Together, they battle in village ruins.
I'll make this quick. Good night.
Vincent.
The sky's the limit.
I could do this. I'll make you proud.
Tifa.
Just ain't your day.
Cloud.
Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
As far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing her protectors.
A dragon-like creature charges up a beam from its mouth.
Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
Sephiroth reaches forth. Title, Final Fantasy VII, Revelation.
Never would have made it this far without you guys. And I won't let you down. I promise.
He touches a yellow tulip.
There you have it. And no, he's not done yet. Please join me in welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
Jeff gestures off to one side. Hamaguchi waves to the audience. An interpreter stands beside him.
I'm back.
He beams.
ようやくですね、このファイナルファンタジー7リベレーションを
No
マルチ
subtitles
プラットフォーム同時で発表できたことを本当に嬉しく思います。ここまで来れたのもこの物語を信じ待ち続けてくれた皆さんのおかげだと本当に感謝をしています。
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms. And we've only been able to come this far thanks to every single one of you who continue to believe in this story and waited for this moment with us.
今作のテーマは決意です。
Hamaguchi nods and
クラウドたちは
grins.
最後の戦いに進むため、それぞれの決意と向き合います。
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve to march toward the final battle.
そして私自身もこのシリーズを完結させるという決意を胸にこの作品と向き合ってきました。
I too have carried a promise in my heart throughout this journey, the resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに最高の形でお届けします。ぜひ見届けてください。
We're committed to delivering this experience in its ultimate form. Please stay with us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me and welcome to the stage the voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
Hamaguchi motions off to one side. Matt Mercer enters and shakes his hand. He gives a fluttering wave to the audience.
Thank you very much, Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in. What do you say?
Let's do it. Take it away, Matt.
I don't mind if I do.
Matt points with red fingernails.
As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above, a constant reminder of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgard to the sun-drenched Medial Archipelago to the warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
Tifa runs
Any
and
moment
jumps
in the
off.
open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below.
The crew pulls parachutes.
Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance. And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes, each with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good unit needs more than friendship to save the day. It needs a disciplined combat regiment. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds. Then, when the fight calls for strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions. And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle.
Time slows in the strategic menu. On stage, Matt Mercer and Hamaguchi.
Summoning Ifrit never gets old. There are truly some chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm guessing you have a favorite character to play in battles?
I might be a little biased, but
He playfully
since you brought
kicks
it
his
up,
feet.
Let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion, Vincent Valentine.
Matt smirks. Vincent wears a billowing red cloak with a high collar.
I won't return to my coffin